close together. They've got little olives. But just up here, there's a new batch that are spread further apart, and they've got bigger olives to the left of knowing actually what they are. I grabbed a couple of these off these newer trees. I'll take a look and see what they are. A little dip right here. Filled up as well. No, I don't go straight. That's interesting. Parking on the road. Looks like it's a bit rainy today. Fortunately, I've got my battery charger.
First exit.
Get my batteries charged back up. hopefully I can take the motorcycle into town to look for a water heater. So that's kind of my first goal. Cemetery, hospital. Awkward intersection. Limit, but 4 kilometers away. I'm good. I think this wall is the cemetery. Looking at on Google Maps.
Arriving at Madge William Martin on the right.
I'm gonna pull up over here out of the way. Interesting layouts they have here. Got some older ones next to some newer ones, and a few empty ones. So I think the original gravestone for him just had William Martin, and they eventually put his real name. So I did mark it on my phone, but I'll see if I can find it. Okay, found it. William Martin, born March 1907, died April 43. So his real name was something Michael. Okay, so that was the update to it. So this is the man that never was. And here lies this British national who served his country after his death during World War II and is known as the man who never was. So again, look up his story, the book and the movie. Definitely an interesting story of World War II. One hearse over here. There was a white one as well yesterday. Interesting bike paths on the right here. big sculpture here in the roundabout. Scenic route here, right along the coast. Nice pier out there.
As a roundabout, take the first exit to Avenida Francisco Montenegro.
Super Hugo. Have to look that up. There's a huge statue up here.
400 meters, keep right to Carretera de Ferrocarril.
Looks like we're going to be crossing the bridge. Might get a look at it.
Keep right to Carretera.
Check out what that statue's about. Little tractor in the middle here. So the town I'm going to, one of the couples I met, Nikki and Billy, they suggested I go to see the town. They said it would be the most American town I would see. So, kind of intrigued as to what that means. Another one of those bridges and a fire tower. Still not brave enough to climb those. They look innocent enough until you get up to about 10 feet off the ground, and then it just goes all sideways. Whatever that bug was, made a good thump on the windshield.
Keep right toward Rocio.
I got some trash to dump anyway. Alright, let me take a look at this. Oh, made it here, walked downtown. It's basically, it's an Old West town, or the original Old West town. Dirt roads. I think the main drag is tar, but all the side roads and everything are dirt. And there's people riding horses, and it's just an Old West town. It's pretty cool. So the town square, or one of the town squares, is down to the right. There's some sort of hardware store here, which might come in handy when I do the new water heater. It's a big four-wheel drive looking beast. I think that dirt parking lot on the left was where I was going to park, but from what I've read, everything is no overnight parking. So hopefully the campsite has room for me. I think it's over there. Just how do I get in there now? Might have to turn around and go back. Okay, so paid for 3 nights. Had to pick a different campsite. So I'm gonna, kind of like what I did in France, I'm gonna pull in and then turn around and back in down to the campsite. So it's going to be the one right at the very end of this row. Yep, that's as good as I'm going to get. Okay, parked up. I think there's enough room for anybody to get by in front of me, so that should work. Welcome to El Rocio.
Pero, y, pero en cocina había lo de